how to use words, because words are something that people use every day. In the Northwestern Hemisphere, for the most part, it's the English language, and words can be very tricky and can cause people a lot of pain and trouble. And so how they are used and the way that they are used will determine whether it results in something constructive happening or something that is non-constructive happening, because these are going to be the results of any exchange of words between people. People who are victims of racism, because racism is considered to be, from my perspective, the most important problem on the planet among people today. Racism in the form of white supremacy. And if you don't eliminate the system of racism, no other major problem can be eliminated. That's the premise. Now, that premise may be true, it may be false, but that's the premise that I take. I start with that premise. I don't care what problem you mention, in what area of activity, whether it's economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, or war. You're not going to solve any of those problems. And all of those areas of activity have problems, but you're not going to solve any of those major problems without first addressing the issue of racism in the form of white supremacy. You have to eliminate that problem first. Or in the process of trying to eliminate the other problems, you have to eliminate that problem. Otherwise, all of these problems are going to continue on a monumental scale. That's the premise. As to what individual persons can do about it. And that's why I wrote the books. I wanted something that would be addressed to what people can do every day to try to solve this problem of racism, and then after, in the process of doing that, establish what I call eventually universal man and universal woman, because we are in the universe, and we need better qualified people than we have right now, which is mostly racist man and racist woman and their victims. And the people of the earth deserve better. This earth deserves better. This planet deserves better, because we all have a creator, and it shouldn't be run on the basis of racism being the dominant factor. Universalism, in the form of people doing all things constructive, should be the best system. And that means that the system of racism has to be replaced, first of all, with a system of justice. That's the premise.